I realized that I said I wanted to pet a goat, and in the last episode I didn't. I ran away. So now I'm up here wanting to pet that goat. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Okay, I have to make a decision, and I've slept on it. The distances here are huge. I mean, and it's almost like playing in an amplified terrain. And the idea of moving a villager across those mountain ranges is just too daunting at this stage of the game. I wouldn't even know where to begin. So even though this is not the terrain that I prefer the most, it is quite lovely. We have a waterfall over there, and if we go up here, I can show you something that I think could be pretty cool. We just need to get up here. You see that over there? I think that we can make a bridge over this so that we can get from the village easily over on that side without going down and traversing all of this. I mean, could you imagine trying to get a villager down there and then up there and then across the mountain there? Oh, so I think that's the way we go. We built a bridge right here, and we built our house somewhere around here. But to build my house, I need spruce, and the only place I saw spruce was, yeah, you guessed it, across the mountain. So we have to traverse it at least once. But before we do that, actually, it might be an idea to try and make some... should we try and protect the villagers a bit? It might be an idea, because I'm really worried about this ravine. So I was thinking that maybe we should... Oh, we need to sleep. Why is it dark? Why is it raining? Oh, don't convert my villagers. Go away, go away. Thank you. Oh, that was fast. Please, 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 please go away from my villagers. Oh man, I really need to sleep to get these guys safe. But I was wondering, there's another thread down here. Oh, there's a witch, and there's... Don't go near my villagers. It's gonna be hell trying to keep this village safe. I probably have to... Yeah, I probably have to log in some of my villagers. I don't like it, but... Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. And she didn't drop a head. I would have loved the witch's head. Why are you not doing your job? Lazy bugger. What I was thinking was just making a simple wall around here so they don't actually drop down there, because I saw some villagers standing here before and it's a deadly drop. So I might want to do that. But is it the best way to spend my time? I could also wait for nightfall and then lock some of them in. That would actually might make sense as well. Even though I don't like locking in some villagers, it would make sense to do so. At least some of them. So I'm sure I can breed up some new if everything goes wrong. Yeah, I think I might want to do that, and I can just spend my time... then I can just spend my time placing some walls. can't actually go through here, can you? No, you can't. So this is a way to do it, to save on the walls to start off with. Yeah, there's a guy down there, but he's a nitwit, so if he dies, well, he probably would die anyway, and he can't get a profession, so I'm cynical like that. Oh, by the way, I need water. Not pretty, but it should get the job done. And on the other side, I'm not that worried because not that many villagers will go over there. I think there's a guy down there. I don't know how he gets to his house every night. He probably goes all the way up here. And then, yeah, he must be going this way. The guy farming down here. Yeah, he must traverse this terrain right here. Maybe I should do some mining while we wait for nightfall. Ooh, lots of copper right here. And iron. No, don't take the copper, you have enough. Someone is in there. Okay. Let's just use some of this. And some of this. No one in here. Nothing happened here. Absolutely nothing happened here. Nothing to see. I definitely wasn't using the F5 and trying to record something and walk backwards out over a cliff. Nope, didn't happen. Professional Minecrafter right here. If my calculations are, or my memory are correct, we should have the farties right down here. And I brought some stuff because if I die, maybe I will leave that and one of those and one of those, and probably, yeah, I should probably have taken a bed as well, an extra bed, but I don't have that. So, oh, and a shield. That would be nice when I die and end up here. All right, the spruce that I thought I saw earlier is over here. And I'm gonna cut down some spruce and bring it with me, and I'm gonna try and get some saplings so I can make a giant spruce tree and just farm it closer to the village. Now let me just gather up some spruce right here, and I will take a stack or something and wait for the saplings, and then I will make my way back to the village. I think I'm gonna be exploring later when I have a house. So many bees in this update. I don't know if it's changed. I don't remember reading anything about it, but boy, is there a lot of bees around. Now it's just a matter of going all the way back across those mountains that don't even render in yet. This view, though, majestic with the natural bridge up there and the very majestic donkey and another bee, because there's a lot of bees in this update. But I really want to make something here, maybe even some kind of road or path going up this valley. Oh, I need to sleep. I just want to check my idea about a bridge somewhere over here. Where was it? Maybe we can even do a intermediate bridge. Was it right here? No, it was further down. It was over there, I think. So somewhere around here. Maybe we can even bridge it now. Oh, I caught some fish. I want to have a cat protecting me, like here. Yes. I saw that there was a small cave in here. This is going to be perfect. So we can just go down here and up here, and of course we will level it out. And our house will be somewhere here. I don't have that many materials yet to do all kind of fancy stuff, but I leveled out the terrain here, and I went through and tried to make this cave slightly more interesting. I'm looking forward to getting some moss so I can use moss in here and some vines, but this is where you go up like this and you're on the bridge. And the bridge of course needs to be made better, and so does this, but it's a beginning. You have to start somewhere, and look behind me. I have an idea for that. Can you guess what it is? It won't be this episode though. It's a big project. All right, let me see. Let me just lay out a foundation somewhere like here. We need some space here maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3 like this, and it's night. We need to sleep. And I don't even have enough cobblestone for this. But it should be something like this. I need to mine some more stone. Now I need a lot of cobblestone and regular stone and stone bricks and so on for my starter house. Maybe it's a bit ambitious starter house, but I do need a lot of stone. And that's kind of different now, because before I would usually, when I started up a new world or when I moved in my forever world, I would go to some place and I would mine down, and I would have like an hour or so where I would be strip mining and just mining for diamonds, and then I would get all the stone I needed for, well, a very long time in the early game. Now I actually need to mine for the stones, because if I went down to the bottom of a cave, and I'm not sure I will do this in this episode, I would, mining for diamond, I would be mining deep slate, and that's not really what I need right now. So I guess 118, you mine for your stone. Ooh, a wandering trader. Let us see, what have you got for us? Oh, I would love some slime. I would love some moss, but I don't have any stuff yet to trade with you. What? What? And I forgot I haven't got feather falling, so I will take damage on this every time. But these are gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high on each side, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think they will be 8 high in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the outline. Let me get building, and I'll see what this leads to. Oh, I miss feather falling. What a totally magnificent view. This may not look as magnificent yet, but I promise you it will be the perfect house for the Alps. I'm going for a Sound of Music vibe. You know, you have to imagine Austrian Alps or the Swiss Alps and the kind of chalets they have there. And one of the main ingredients in those houses are huge balconies. Huge balconies with flowers in them, and often the balconies are on several floors, so I just picked some flowers that grow around here. Another very distinctive feature of these houses is that they have very wide and very flat roofs, or not very high roofs. So I'm trying to replicate this here with the materials I've got. And because it's me, if you know my channel, of course I want to make the whole thing look just a bit old and overgrown and rumbly. Then I started building up the walls, and slowly I realized that this may be the perfect house for the mountains with its looks. But material-wise and effort-wise, this may not be the perfect starter house, because the details and the resources and time I have to put into this was just much more than I kind of had imagined when I did this in my creative testing world. So I needed a break. So I decided to make some workstations for the villagers, because after all that was why we decided to live here. So I made a blast furnace so we can get an armorer, and maybe that's a faster way to get armor. And I made a fletching table, and the guy wouldn't take it for some reason. So he had a smoker, and when I removed that, well, he was gone. But he took the workstation to heart, so now I have a fletcher. And then I decided to go get some cows and having them follow me back into the pen that is at the edge of the ravine, totally forgetting that we actually did have 2 cows in a pen already. I ignored that and got them in and started to breeding them up, so when we get diamonds we can get an enchanting table. Then it was back to working at the house. I put in the floor, I removed the temporary block, and it started looking good. I put in some glass windows at the, I don't know if it's a bay window, but it's kind of a big window going around the corner. And I put glass in the other windows as well, and I started working on the trimming and details on the outside, and I pretty soon realized that this was the most resource and time consuming starter house I had ever built. But just when my mood was at the very lowest, I got a friend. Yes, we got ourselves a friend here. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. And in his company, I finally got the house done. And I must say, I think it was worth all the hard work and the resource gathering, because whatever angle you look at it from, it fits right into the landscape, and I think it looks pretty epic and very much like I imagined. We still have to do most of the interior, but that will be next episode, where we will make the bridge behind me as well, and I think we need an iron farm. But this is all the time I have, so if you like this episode, please leave it a like. It helps the channel enormously. If you're brand new, subscribe, hit that belly button to get notifications of other episodes that I send out, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye!